Okay everyone, so it's been a while since I've uploaded a video to my channel because it's so small and mostly I just troll YouTube for all the trash. I'm going to be talking about several subjects before work today. So the first subject is Christian culture and how toxic it is. About a couple months ago I wrote on my Tumblr that I'm no longer a Christian because of all the toxicity, and that I think a bunch of Christians are just really mean about things that they don't need to be mean about. So I like to call myself a non-denominational spiritualist, which means that all deities exist to me, but they all bow down to God because God is the creator. That's what I believe. And if you don't like that, then this isn't the video for you. I'm going to say a lot of controversial things, and I know I'm going to get some hate for it, but you know, it's social media and criticism is warranted, just not the mean kind. So basically, yeah, I'm going to say some things that people aren't going to like, especially Christians, especially the dogmatic Christians who are really anti-homosexual and really pray the gay away. Because that's not gonna work. I know, I'm holding the phone really close to my face, but there's a reason for that. I'm not gonna talk about it. So, yeah. There's nothing in the Bible against being gay. Nothing. That part in, about Lot and his wife turning into salt, that wasn't about gay stuff. That was about rape. Because Sodom and Gomorrah were so sinful that it's cold, that's why I put a towel on. But Sodom and Gomorrah were such sinful cities. The people in those cities were so sinful, and they just saw a couple of people and they wanted to subjugate those people. In the ancient times, raping people after a war or a battle was a way to subjugate them. So basically, rape is a very ancient thing, and sometimes it happens, especially in the Bible. So it wasn't that the mob that went to Lot's house were gay, because they probably weren't. It was because they saw someone that they wanted to subjugate and have power over. Stupid cat. And so that is why Lot offered him his daughters. Will you knock it off? My mother's cat's dumb. And she's a goblin. So, number one, the anti-homosexual Christians need to quit using that example, because that's not what it means. And I say this as a non-denominational bisexual person. Okay, another thing I'm going to say is this video will include omission, and there's another girl on YouTube who has, these are big channels. But here's the thing. I don't think lots of people understand, especially the people who make anti-omission videos, is that I believe that there is this thing in social media called elitism. And you can see that elitism in sometimes when big YouTubers or big Instagram models or people with a lot of money and a lot of fans really stomp on people with less fans or less popularity in social media. Omission is basically King Louis the 14th, and everybody hates his guts. The only difference is, like, we're not gonna guillotine him. We're, of course, King Louis. I think it was King Louis the 14th. I forget if it's the 14th or the 16th, but that doesn't really matter. But basically, omission is the bourgeois elite of YouTube, and he feels entitled to all this stuff. But he doesn't understand that that's not how the world works today. Like, I'm sorry, if you put stuff out on the internet, you're gonna get criticism for it. I feel like he was raised in a barn, and he has absolutely no idea what humbleness actually looks like. And every time in his videos when he tries to be humble, he really comes off as ingenuine. He is not honest. He is not. He lives in this world where he thinks everybody has to love him, and if they don't love him, well, they're shit. And he says some really nasty things about people. And, you know, he just doesn't understand that, hey, maybe social media is not the place for him. Maybe he needs to get a real job. The only problem, okay, I'm not saying that YouTube isn't a job. It can obviously become a job. What I mean by a real job, well, he can't even get a real job. He can't even get a job at McDonald's because everybody would hate his guts and he'd be fired within a week. Like, let's not lie. He's just not cut out for a job. He's like your socialist brat who thinks everybody has to pay for everything for him, but he doesn't actually know what socialism means. It's annoying. And there's this other gal. I'm not going to say much about her, only that she had gotten, she had started some drama with this other YouTuber, basically by claiming copyright on a video and taking all the money from the video, even though the YouTube bot just flagged like 30 seconds because, oh, God forbid you use 30 seconds of a video to illustrate your point, which is technically, let's see, what was it? I don't know, it's some weird copyright term, free use. And that's why lately you're seeing a bunch of free use disclaimers at the top of YouTube videos. I didn't do one in mine because I'm not using anyone's actual content. I'm just, you know, saying shit into my phone because I can. So yeah. So anyway, like, the YouTuber finally got it fixed and got it released, but YouTube really needs to, like, have a third party relegate all of these copyright claims because, see, and this goes back to my Burgoyes and elitist thing, because YouTube leaves it up to the person who claimed copyright to reevaluate if there's a copyright infringement or not. And so they can still say, oh no, even though maybe you even use like a second of their thing. Like maybe it was just a screen cap and they can still claim it. That is actually quite elitist. So like, let's say a bunch of YouTubers got together and decided, oh, let's just claim anybody's video who has us in it and it's not something we approved of or something like that. It's like, yeah, sometimes people have shit ideas, and it's okay to say people have shit ideas. So yeah, it's like, you can't, like, YouTube, the copyright bot can't be a bot. You need to have a real person behind there to be like, oh, well, this is a parody video, so this doesn't include copyright. Oh, this is a re-upload of a video, so this gets taken down. You know, like, you have to have somebody evaluating each thing, because otherwise you'll get a bunch of really big YouTubers who have all the fans and all the money, and they can do anything they want because that's how YouTube decided to make it. It's like, no, you need a third party relegated to just this, and YouTube is big enough to pay for that. YouTube makes a shit ton of money, and then they act like and then they take down conservatives and anything that they don't like because, oh, God forbid people have a differing view. Like, oh well, you know, too bad, so sad, love dad. And that's why YouTube isn't really the best social media platform. I think most of the times it's bullshit anyway. And you know what? I'm tired of advertisements on everything. I am tired of watching commercials. I am tired of a whole bunch of shit. Like, I'm not against people making money, but I am just tired of, oh, this video is sponsored by blah, 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 blah. See, and this is why my channel's never going to be monetized. I'm never going to click on the monetization button because I've got shit content. I know I've got shit content, but you know what? Sometimes people want to watch free shit, you know? It's like, oh, there's a video and I'm just gonna, like, you know, skip through it, whatever. They don't need an advertisement at the top or in the middle or anything like that. Like, it is okay, YouTubers, it is okay to credit with the commercials. Just credit. All right, I'm getting off. I'm getting frustrated. Anyway, this has been another stupid video by Ash or whoever the fuck I am on YouTube. I forget.